Don't drop the beep, not the boju. Doso, mga potem, tubig.
Hello and welcome to Set for Smash Moveset Concept, where we look at the legacy of video game characters and see how they would play in Super Smash Bros. And, as you can probably tell, it's time to talk about the Pikmin series finally getting its second rep. There's one choice that's obviously a fan favorite, but one that's a little surprising. I'm of course referring to Shepherd Oatchi. Now, before we get into the details, I should explain why I chose Shepherd over the Avatar character. As of lately, there has been an overabundance of Avatar-based characters joining the roster, and I feel like they can be getting a little overboard with the character choice, as there are still other Avatar-based characters I still can see join Smash Bros. But another big reason is the fact that Shepherd is the leader of the Rescue Corps, and is also Oatchi's actual owner. Not to mention, she also teaches Oatchi everything that he needs to learn in order to help the Rescue Corps member navigate PNF 404, and to help rescue any other lost pilots who crash land on this cursed planet. Now, I've said why I've chosen these characters. Can Shepherd Oatchi put their Rescue Corps skills to the test in Smash Bros? Let's find out. So, beginning with the details, the series symbol obviously is the Pikmin one, but I've reworked it representing the more modern take on Pikmin 4. Height-wise, Shepherd will be sitting on Oatchi similar to the Avatar character, but Oatchi is a really big pupper, and it also affects in their stats. With Oatchi's stats making him a heavyweight with average speed and attack power, above average defense, making the big boy really tanky, but unfortunately suffers from below average knockback and weak jumping ability. As the Pikmin games have taught us, jumping is not really their specialty, even though Oatchi is the only member who can actually jump in the game. When entering from a stage, Shepherd and Oatchi crash land via the SS Beagle, the small ship that navigates from level to level in Pikmin 4. Moving on to their taunts, Shepherd will pet Oatchi while on top of him, and of course, Oatchi will be sitting down. For their second taunt, Shepherd will cover her face in Oatchi's fur, as this is actually something that soothes her very well. It's also a reference to the Pikmin comics. And for the third taunt, Shepherd and Oatchi do the Rescue Corps salute, found in their briefings every time you go from level to level. As we move on to the color palettes, Shepherd's default design is her red suit, referencing the red avatar-based color, as this is the default design that's found in the advertising in Pikmin 4, while Oatchi is in his classic yellow fur. Color palette 2 has Shepherd in a blue suit, while Oatchi is bright green. Reference the other rescue pup found in Pikmin 4, Moss. Color palette 3 gives Shepherd an orange suit, while Oatchi will have red fur with white polka dots. As you can take a guess, this is a reference to the Bulborb. Color palette 4 will give Shepherd a purple suit, while Oatchi will get black fur with red polka dots, referencing the Bull Bear. Color palette 5 gives Shepherd a green suit, while Oatchi's fur will be light blue, referencing the Ice Bulborb, one of the new enemies found in Pikmin 4. Color palette 6 gives Shepherd the pink suit, while Oatchi will get a dark green color palette. This is the last color palette based off the Avatar designs. Though the dark green fur is a reference to Emperor Bullblacks, I decided to companionize it with the last default design to reference the Empress Bulborb, since they are both the king and queens of the Bulborb lineage. Color palette 7 gives Shepherd a white suit, referencing Captain Olimar, while Oatchi gets an orange and black fur palette, referencing the Orange Bulborb. As for the last color palette, Shepherd will get a black suit, referencing the president of the Hokote Freight, and Oatchi will get a white fur color palette, referencing Whipping Bulborb. As we move on to the victory animations, the first one will have Oatchi being fed a scrumming bone by Shepherd. Second victory animation will have Shepherd laying on Oatchi while they're just relaxing. And for the third victory animation, Shepherd and Oatchi do the default Rescue Corps pose, the same one you see when you have the Rescue Corps members all aligned, with the victory theme being, of course, the Pikmin theme. As we move on to the standard attacks, I want to let you know this. Shepherd and Oatchi's playstyle is actually completely different from Olimar's, emphasizing more on the whole intricacies of the Avatar and Oatchi. So, whether or not it's Shepherd or the Avatar character in the future, there's a great way to mix match whether or not it's them. Though, note, I didn't include any of the other Rescue Corps members, mostly because their body structures are very different and would have been probably a pain to design them, unlike the Koopalings. Also, canonically, Shepherd hates Colin. Anyway, starting with the jab attack, it's Oatchi's default chomp animation. While for dashing, Oatchi will do a jumping headbutt. As we move to tilts, Shepherd will actually get into the action with the side tilt as she just whacks the foe with her fist. The up tilt will have Shepherd punching in an uppercut, while the down tilt will have Oatchi kicking out dirt in front of the opponents. As we move on to the smash attacks, the side smash will have Oatchi do a big chomp with a higher hitbox and higher damage. The up smash will have Oatchi doing a jumping big chomp, a move that helps with aerial-based enemies, and for his down smash, Oatchi will spin around trying to chase his tail, causing a big hitbox when he spins, referencing the fact that, well, Oatchi's a big dog. As we move on to the aerials, the standard aerial has Oatchi do a slow horizontal spin. The forward aerial has Shepherd doing the triple threat attack, doing 3 consecutive punches. The back aerial will be a double tail swipe by Oatchi. The up aerial will have Shepherd bounce off Oatchi and then punch opponent upward, almost like a reference to Mario. And for the down aerial, Oatchi will actually kick below him, similar to Yoshi's down aerial. This is actually a reference to the doggy paddle ability. As for the grabbing animations, Oatchi's is pretty simple, as Oatchi will use the swallow ability, putting any opponents near him in his mouth and chewing when pummeling, while the forward, back, and up throw will have Oatchi spit them out in the direction you choose. The down throw will actually have Oatchi dig a hole, spit out the Po, and bury them. You're probably thinking, why include Shepherd in a moveset if Oatchi's going to do everything? Well, we're actually going to explain why once we move into the special attacks. Starting with the standard special, which is the rescue tools. You'll be able to choose a rescue tool based on either tapping the B button or pressing and hold the B button and selecting the following items. By tapping the B button consecutively, Shepherd will throw Pick Carrots. They work similarly to the Pikmin standard special, but the only difference being is that they only do 1% of damage, and it's an item that you only get when you don't have any more to use, as a lot of the other items will have a cooldown period, so you can't spam them consecutively. Which are the following items, starting with Bomb Rock, a fan favorite from the original Pikmin series, which is a timed explosive that'll explode after thrown. After the Bomb Rock explodes, there will be a 10-second cooldown period in order for you to use it again. The third item is the Ice Blast, similar to the Bomb Rock, except when it explodes, it'll actually freeze its opponents. And of course, the higher damage, the more long time you're frozen. This too also has a 10-second cooldown. The next item is the Lightning Shock, which creates a shockwave around Oatchi and paralyzes foes nearby. This one will have the longest cooldown as it has a 30-second cooldown. The next item is the Trackinator, which is another Bomb Rock based item, except it has a lock on, and whatever it touches, it'll automatically explode. And when it does, it'll have a cooldown of 15 seconds. And the last tool item is the Mine, where you'll throw it and it'll hide within the ground and then explode when someone steps on it. However, you can't add another one until it explodes after the 20-minute cooldown. Though this is a Shepherd-based standard special, the Kirby hat will make him look like Oatchi, referencing the fact that Oatchi also can use these items. Speaking of, the side special is an Oatchi signature-based move, the Rush Attack. By pressing and holding side B, Oatchi will charge up a dash and then go straight forward, giving him temporary super armor, similar to Banjo-Kazooie's side special. However, depending on how long you charge it, that's how far it'll go. Also, this move cannot be used in the air. If Oatchi does, instead he'll do a short hop and then try to bite the foe, giving Shepherd Oatchi a little bit of vertical recovery, as of course their jumping ability isn't great, but luckily their last saving grace is their up special, which is the SS Beagle. You were probably thinking this was going to be the final smash, weren't you? When activated, Shepherd Oatchi will get inside the Beagle, and depending on how far you charge the up special, the Beagle will actually have free roam control of where you want it to fly. But over time, or if you hit a wall or the ground, the SS Beagle will explode, and that explosion will give Shepherd and Oatchi one final short hop as a final saving grace to get back on the arena. If unsuccessful, they'll go into freefall. And finally, for the down special, it's the Survey Drone. The Survey Drone is a 2-player option, but I decided to use it into the moveset, and it does a variety of things. The Survey Drone is capable of attacking by throwing small rocks at opponents, just as weak as the Pick Carrot, and by holding the B button, you can actually move the drone wherever you want. But one of the more interesting things you can do with the Survey Drone is if you're selecting or holding one of the items from your standard special, by pressing down B, the Survey Drone will actually hold onto the item, and when you deactivate the drone, it'll automatically drop it, giving Shepherd and Oatchi a lot of range of mobility, making Shepherd and Oatchi a versatile character who have really great up-close attack and dashing ability, but their range ability is also pretty useful. It's about strategizing what tools are needed in order to complete the mission, just like you would as a Rescue Corps agent. And finally, for the final smash of Shepherd and Oatchi. Well, I did say there would be no Pikmin in Shepherd's final smash. That wasn't entirely true. There is one more tool that you can have, as the final smash is the Glow Pikmin Flash Mob. The last tool item in your repertoire has Shepherd bring out an army of Glow Pikmin, and she fires a massive ball of energy full of them. Anyone who gets caught will be paralyzed and attacked by the Glow Pikmin. Once when they disappear, Oatchi will then finish off the opponents by dashing into them. And with that, we have set for Smash, Shepherd and Oatchi. Honestly, I feel it's about time we finally got a new Pikmin rep, and I know a lot of people really want Louie, myself included. Shepherd and Oatchi add a lot more unique ideas and versatile moveset that I think can work in Smash Brothers. Though it may not be Shepherd or the Rescue Corps agent or even Oatchi by himself, I look forward to seeing what Pikmin 4 has to offer in Super Smash Bros. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. Don't forget to share this video around if you want to see any other movesets in the near future. We also do a variety of other things here on the Star Jettison, from video reviews, video game and movie concepts, and more. You can also support the channel by either becoming a YouTube channel member, a Twitch sub, or even donating to my Ko-Fi. We still got plenty of Set for Smash in the future, but until then, tune in to the next Moveset concept.